Your jalapenos are doing really good. Everything that likes a lot of heat is doing really good. Those are hot banana peppers. More hot. Those are sweets. There's a bunch of sweets. Those are orange peppers. Orange peppers. There's one that's turning orange. And these are bell peppers. These are doing pretty good too. We've already gotten a few peppers off of there. These are the eggplants. They're kind of drooping over. I mean, they look like they're doing good. They're just getting heavy for their stems. These are the peppers. Those are the tomatoes. Romas. Those are lemon boys. More lemon boys. These things are just going crazy. Those are better boys. Those are doing really well too. Let's see if I can. That is a better boy. Another better boy. Those are big boys. More big boys. All big boys. We'll go to the outside so that you can see this wall of cucumbers that are pretty much taking over this whole side of the greenhouse. We even have some good ones up there. I don't know if you can see those or not. We'll come around the corner and I'll show you some of the cucumbers that we have growing that you couldn't see from the other side. There's a nice one there. One there. Oh, there's another one right there. That's a pretty good cucumber. Oh, there's another nice one. I think those are English cucumbers, I'm not sure. So we've got a couple of picklers right there. The kale is doing really well. It's time to freeze dry again. The celery has already been cut once. I'm thinking I'm going to just replant. So this is a San Marzano. So is that. And that's a paste tomato. There. Those are some nice tomatoes. Oh, that's a yellow pear. Those are some nice tomatoes there. Those are good tomatoes. That's the choice tomato. It's got a few little ones on it. There's a good sized tomato right there. That's a choice tomato. Chef Orange has some growing up top there. Watermelon's doing okay. Butternuts. Time to cut those down. Get them dried so that they'll hang out for a few months. These are some nice size butternut squash. Each one of those is about a meal. These are the Small Wonder spaghetti squash from Haas Tools. And there's quite a few of those. And those are, now over there they're touching the roof of the greenhouse, but they're not far from the roof over here either. So, and green beans. More green beans. These are probably going to need to be replanted. The heat is really taking their toll on these ones. Those were Cobra green beans. These are purple teepee. I think they're a semi-pole bean, which means that they only grow half height. Cabbage. Cabbage has been sprayed. Broccoli. I'm going to see how this broccoli does. It's a little warm, but we're going to get some tomato peppers in here. This cabbage is doing pretty good. These are nice little cabbages. More peppers. More peppers. Looks like a few of these didn't quite reach the water. More jalapenos. And kale. So these potatoes are not doing well. The one that I dug up in there the other day was rotten. Now, these potatoes that were planted in here, not a potato, that's a volunteer sunflower. All the potatoes that are growing in these buckets with the white cloth on them are ones that I got from the house that had grown eyes. So we probably won't be doing that again. These potatoes were all seed potatoes, and they're doing really well. Some of them got some sun scald on the stems, and so they were suffering a little bit. But other than that, they seem to be doing okay. Some of them have had blooms on them, some of them haven't. And I still need to water these tonight. She's gone down to see if she can find her some rabbits. Where are the Atkins? She's gonna chase them out of there. She must not be able to get through back there. So this is kohlrabi and rutabagas, I'm pretty sure. I can't see the tags anymore, so I can't read them. And there are a couple different kinds of carrots in this bed. And then there's more of the purple teepee beans in the back. They're doing okay. Thankfully, they're not too tall. So we'll probably be able to keep them contained to this cattle panel. These are the yellow squash. We had a couple going in here. Oh, there's one that's ready to be picked. Right in there. Oh, there we go. I'll have to come back with a bucket. I've got some squash coming right there. Those are coming too. And I probably have another zucchini ready. Oh, there's a little bitty guy back there. not sure what this is going to turn into. This is the Ozark squash potato. It's like a 40-pound squash. So we'll see what this does. Oh, there's one right there. And Justin was feeding the vines back through so that they would grow back into the bed. I don't know how long that's going to last, but so we've got a bunch of sweet heat peppers there. There's some cucumbers there. Some starters. There's another sweet heat that's loaded up. That, I'm pretty sure, is a blonde bell. There's some on there. I'll look when I go around to the other side. More peppers. Oh, that's the blonde bell right there. That right there is an Anaheim. So that's what that one next to it is an Anaheim. I don't see any cucumbers on here yet. Well, I got a few little starting. Gonna come back in here tomorrow and thread these through. Yes, those were blonde bells. Those plants look healthy. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are doing pretty good out here. Probably have to come and thin out the bottom parts of the plants. Oh, there's a few in there. I don't see anything on that one. Oh yes, I do. Right in there. It's hard to see. I know I've got some little cherry tomatoes in here, and they're doing pretty good. I think these are yellow pear. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Tomatillos. They're doing pretty good. These tomatoes are doing pretty good. Good little cluster down there. Cherry tomatoes. The cherry tomatoes are doing really good. A few clusters like that. Those there. I'm going to be run over with tomatoes. And we're starting to get some baby green beans here. I don't have any big ones yet. Well, that's probably the biggest I've got out here. More beans. Yep, these ones are still little too. Oh, there's a nice one. Right there. Yep, oh, these are still pretty small beans, but it looks like in another week or so. I don't see any here in this. I think that these are the yellow wax beans and they tend to be a little slower. Well, I've got a bunch of flowers in here. I don't see any beans yet, but and the onions, I went through and pulled the ones that had the bent neck. I see one right there. that I need to get out of here. Oh, there's another one right there. These onions have done a really good job. I've never grown onions quite like this before. And these are good sized onions. So and I think I have some soybeans on this right here. I'm not sure what pepper this is. Poblano. And I love poblano peppers. There's another one. And probably poblanos and Anaheims. Those are my favorites. More peppers. And the corn. The corn is probably 6 feet tall right now. More tomatoes. These are doing pretty good. There's a couple back in there too. More tomatoes. Random sunflower. I don't see any tomatoes on that one, but lots of flowers. More tomatoes. Oh, get it, Kens. She found the rabbit that's been in here eating my stuff. I didn't see it, Kens. More. This is another. Okay, get out of there. Hey. Thank you. That's another Ozark squash potato. More tomatoes. Some of these look like they're not getting enough water. And the squash. And the cucumbers. And the achicha. More cucumbers. Hey, no. Some good tomatoes growing there.